We're back with California Senator Alex Padilla. I know this is personal for you. Your mom and dad were immigrants, now naturalized citizens of the United States. When did you, growing up, when did you first get a sense, this was more than just your parents' identity, but that there was an issue that you were going to deal with, you know, something that meant so much to you that you would dedicate your life to this?
Yeah. So all my parents wanted was to work hard and have my sister, my brother, and I to have a better life. And the way to achieve a better life is by getting a good education.
Yeah.
So I had the good fortune of being accepted to the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT. 4 years, a lot of problem sets later, I come home with a mechanical engineering degree. The year was 1994. And as I come home, there's political ads on television. The then governor of California, Pete Wilson, campaigning for a measure called Proposition 187 that sought to strip away rights and services from immigrants and children of immigrants. That was the first time I saw political attacks targeting families like mine and communities like mine, scapegoating immigrants, and the damage that's done when there's so much hate and division that political officials will utilize for their benefit.
But both sides know that there's a broken immigration system here.
Right, both sides can see
Why can't something get done?
Well, here's what I've tried to do, because it frustrates me to no end, Stephen. Since day one in the Senate for me, talking to my Republican colleagues behind closed doors telling me, Alex, I'm with you on Dreamers. But first we got to get the border under control. Well, that seems to be done. Now what? Or, yeah, farm workers, I agree, deserve better, but first we got to get the border under control. Again, that seems done. Now what? So where's the political will on the other side? Because the border is one thing. Everybody agrees we need a safe, secure, orderly, humane border. We need to address the programs by which people who want to come to the United States should be considered, whether it's work visas or asylum or anything else. But what tends to get lost in the conversation are the millions of people who are not just are here in the United States, who have been here in the United States for years, if not decades, paying taxes, raising families, otherwise law-abiding, right? No criminal conviction history. They deserve a way to come out of the shadows and take a step towards legal status. And so, surprise, surprise, I have a bill. It's called Updating the Registry. There's this registry law that's been on the books for almost a century, with a deadline that has been a moving target over the last 100 years. Last updated under Republican President Ronald Reagan, that says if you've been here for 7 years or longer, you've paid your taxes, no criminal conviction, et cetera, a few other requirements, you should be able to register and move towards legal status. So I introduced a bill to do just that.
Well, I hope you find support. Do you have any hope that this is going to get passed under this particular Senate?
I'm hopeful because it's not just me that has called out this administration for being extreme and overreaching. Look, public polling, the American people know that this is wrong and an abuse of power, when even Stephen Scalise from Louisiana, the #2 Republican in the House, says there's got to be a better way. I'm hoping, I'm praying that things are shifting just enough.
That would be wonderful, because I think people who love our country, this is a beautiful country. I love our country, but it breaks my heart to see that the overt policy of the administration is brutality and cruelty. That is the purpose of this.
And again, that's why I do what I do. I love this country so much. I want her to live up to the values, the ideals, the rights that we've enshrined in the Constitution. And I love this country so much, I will call out anybody abusing their power to undermine those fundamental rights, especially when it's the President of the United States.
Senator, thank you so much for being here. Senator Alex Padilla, everybody. We'll be right back with a performance by Louis Cato, John Schofield, and Marcus Miller. Stick around.